Wow. Thank you very much. You rolling? At We Eating presents the Free99 podcast. Follow us SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, and Instagram. Search Free99 podcast. Be sure to listen, like, comment, and subscribe. Email us askfree99@gmail.com. Shout out to sponsors, Hef's Barbershop, Out of Pocket Live, the F Word Clothing Company, possibly you. Hit us up, email us. We got Phil in the building.
What up?
I'm the good homie Gus. We got a special guest. Let's try this back one more time, guys. Adam from Adam's Grub Truck. What's happening, Adam?
What up?
Hey,
how you guys doing?
Hey.
Happy to be here.
Great.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm
So happy.
So happy to be here. So, okay, run that back. So you got in the business in 2011?
2011 when I started the business.
Adam's Grub Truck. Okay.
I was working as a project manager at Stanford. And
What?
Yeah. Overseeing like construction projects.
Educated.
I know you don't look at me and think that I'm educated, but you see the color of my skin, right? You can see that.
I see the education.
I'm smart.
I see the education.
No, yeah. And then I knew I was going to be laid off. Where our department was not looking too good. And
it comes to terms.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
thing.
so I knew that it was going to end.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent pretty much the year trying to think about this food truck thing. And so I had gone to like an off the grid event, Fort Mason.
Yeah.
And I'd never been to it before. When I went there, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
These trucks are killing it.
That
Just
was
lines out the door.
Yeah, that was a great.
Crazy.
That
Especially back
was
then.
a great year.
Especially
Yeah.
back then. And then
That's prime food truck. That's prime, like food truck, like events.
Started it all.
Yeah,
that was the pinnacle of the food truck. If you
Yeah.
can get your food truck into that, you
That
got a
era.
name.
Somebody.
You got a good name.
Yeah.
And then I went and I was in this line, and then I saw one of my friends. And I partied with this guy, and this guy's always drunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking at him, I'm like, the hell? Hey, Jerry. And he's like, oh, what's up, Adam? And he's busy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you own this truck? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, if Jerry owns a truck, I can own a truck. So immediately,
What truck was it?
fuck, man. It
still
doesn't
around?
exist anymore.
Okay.
They did like Asian Hawaiian.
Okay.
Yeah,
All good.
like wings and stuff. But so I got inspiration. That was my inspiration. Ends up being he just helping out, getting paid like $15 an hour, right?
Yeah.
You own it? Yep.
But
That was good back then.
but because I thought he owned it, I got inspired.
Yeah.
So then I said, I can do it, and I just went in and looked into it and just started doing it, even though I had no idea, no culinary background, business background, nothing. I was a paramedic before. I was a project manager. I
You're
was
a paramedic
air
too?
pollution inspector. Yeah, I was a paramedic during college.
What was okay? So
I've been all over. Yeah.
Going in there blind. How much did you spend on your first truck?
So the first truck I got was 1986, and the guy had driven it.
It was a 1986,
and the guy had been driving it. A Vietnamese guy drove it and served like Mexican food for like 25 years. So he beat the crap out of that thing before I got it.
Ran that shit
Then
down.
I bought it. Then you transfer ownership. All the new rules apply.
Yeah.
So now I had to spend another like 25, 30 grand to get it up to code. And then 86 truck. It was always had problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always had problems. But
Something
you
was
just dealt with
leaking.
it.
Yeah.
You always just dealt with it and you just bandage it because it's
Was-
all I could afford at the beginning.
Food trucks back then, like the way we thought of it, they would just go to job sites, like construction sites. They'd go to like
The roach coach.
the roach coach. They just
They had
pull up.
prepackaged sandwiches,
Yeah.
garbage, stuff like that.
Yeah, those OG ones where there's actually a truck. There's no kitchen inside.
Yeah, all they do is just have
Heat it
prepackaged
up.
food and then like
Open the panels
refrigerators
up.
and then just open it up and you just grab. But like my thing was I wanted to be different. I wanted to be unique. I wanted to be personable. So I wanted to have it with my name, Adam's. I put Adam's Grub Truck because I wanted to keep it very generic. I didn't want to say Adam's Sandwich Truck or Adam's Rice Truck. I wanted to be very generic because I want to be able to adapt and change
whatever,
my menu as I go in my life. But I knew that I wanted to have really good food that you could only get at my place. And I wanted to always feed people because I'm a big dude. And you guys are also big dudes. And I want to make sure that when you come to my place, you got your money's worth. And you don't have to go back and say, oh man, I gotta go grab a couple tacos somewhere else because I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Like you've had it,
Yeah.
like it's.
I couldn't finish that shit, man. I could not finish
I also
that shit.
stacked yours pretty bad. Though.
Nah, his shit was thick. What
Yeah,
was the first? Motherfucker! What were the first items on your menu when you first started the truck?
So my first thing I did was called the Falcor, which was from
Never-ending story.
Very good.
Train.
So I came up with that. So initially, my whole goal was to do a dim sum truck, which I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
But just serving dim sum and then having like side sauces and different things that were different from what the norm was. But then we came up with this side salad, to complement the dim sum. Mm-hmm. But one of my friends, he's like, man, this coleslaw is really good. Can you imagine on like a fried chicken sandwich on like a piece of bread and some tapatio sauce? I was like, wow. Next day I did that with the coleslaw and did the exact same thing. I was like, oh my God, straight money. I had like all my friends there and everybody tried it and it was like off the hook. And I said, that's it.
That was your test kitchen at the house?
That's the test kitchen at the house.
Yeah.
But how did you learn how to do that though?
Dude, it was not easy. I had to learn. Google was my friend. I talked to friends
Google
that were
is your
chefs. Google's my friend. I talked to chefs, friends of mine that had culinary background, and I got their like insights on how to do it. So I did it, and it tasted super good. And I was like, I'm going this way.
Yeah.
I'm making sandwiches. And then so the Falcor had the fried chicken, pepper jack cheese, fried egg, bacon, the coleslaw, and tapatio sauce.
Damn, my mouth's
on a little like toasted brioche bun.
On a brioche bun?
Toasted. And then back, everybody's doing brioche now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was different.
Yeah.
And so when I was doing that, it was killing, dude. And then I do the double dragon, like, from the video
game.
Yeah,
boy.
That had the fried chicken and the pulled pork, the cheese egg and the bacon. That was always good. The Drunken Master, our pulled pork sandwich, like the Drunken Master, Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
So all these things are just like images of my life.
Your
like
childhood.
The childhood, the movies I grew up with. I have the Kraken, the soft shell crab sandwich that we have. I've been on TV a bunch for that. And I knew Kraken, Clash of the Titans. I wanted to do soft shell crab because I love spider rolls. Right. So all these things like I tried to do were all things that I enjoyed eating, growing up in my life. And then I wanted to have it with cool little names that people can kind of like, oh man, Falcor, Drunken Master, they'll remember that. Damn. Not just number 3 sandwich.
Yeah. Let me get a number 5.
Yeah. So I wanted to have names that people remember and cheer for and crave.
And let's look at like 2011, like in the Bay Area. I won't say San Francisco, but like the Bay Area as far as like food truck cultures. Like the guys that were doing it then was like you said, Chairman Bao, or Chairman Senior Seasig. You said Lil Green,
Ciclo, the green one.
There was also
man, there were a bunch. A lot of them aren't really around anymore. So I came in like the second wave. It's a really tough business to keep going and keep doing.
Who were some of the trucks you remember in your wave that
still around?
Yeah.
Voodoo Van. I don't know if you ever heard of Voodoo Van.
I don't heard Voodoo Van.
Voodoo Van. Man, I don't even. Mana, that Japanese truck.
Oh yeah.
There was all these different. I don't remember anymore.
There was a wave of trucks.
There was a wave, and I was in that second wave, and it was good for a while, and then it's just
the test of times.
And then I just kept going at it, and I felt like we had a really good product that was very different. Like I was very proud of the fact that people liked our food.
Okay.
Really liked it, and then this is the only place you can get it in the world. With this particular sandwich.
Yeah, because you don't see much fried chicken like sandwiches, right? You
with
see
the coleslaw, with the Asian coleslaw. That one of the places that first inspired me was Bake Sale Betty. Over in the East Bay.
I just had that today.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, when I first had that, when they pretty much opened, and I was like, wow, it's pretty good. And they were fast.
Yeah.
Super fast. But they keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
Fried chicken sandwich, coleslaw, done. Move.
Yeah.
That was kind of my inspiration to do a coleslaw on a sandwich. So I give them a lot of credit because it was really good. Now our coleslaw is different, but there's like a vinegar or like a vinaigrette kind of base, and ours is like mayo based without being mayonnaise-y. But I give them a lot of credit because that was one of the inspirations for me to get started.
So you're on year 8 right now, right? Or is it year 9 officially?
It's pretty much year 9.
Dang, that's a long time to be.
I still have my hair.
Yes.
It's crazy, right? I still have some black hair on my face. It's turning more and more white every day.
No, I'm good right now. That's a trip. Like, what do you remember your worst day looking like on the truck? Where it was one of those days where you just keep looking out because
anybody coming?
Like, yeah, there's
times, bad days or good days?
Bad days.
Oh man, I had plenty of bad days. So in the beginning, especially in the beginning, I didn't have any connections. I didn't know like I said, I didn't know nothing about the biz. So I didn't know how to get involved with off the grid. Off the grid was the thing.
Yeah.
Right? You had to be.
They were
off
the
grid.
unicorn.
They were the unicorn, or like even Movable Feast started up after them.
Yeah, that was like the Peninsula thing.
But OTG
right?
they had the lock in the city.
They did.
And
they had all the bigger money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had like certain times that they hire you or put you on a contract for like X amount of months, like 4 months. So if I came in after they already had set that schedule, so I didn't have anywhere to go. So I'm parking at Lowe's. I don't know if you see that Lowe's off of 101 and Oyster Point Boulevard. They used to be there. Now they're closed.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I talked to them and then they let me set up out there, right next to the freeway, so people be passing by.
Yeah.
I'd park on El Camino near Tanforan because in San Bruno you can park for 2 hours. But then I was near Chili's, so as soon as 2 hours came up, meter maid come, boop boop, you gotta move, because we were a threat.
Yeah.
They had the taco trucks there.
They did.
They're not a threat. So they at least leave them there for the whole day.
I fuck with Angelicas though. No real talk. I fuck with Angelicas.
Hey, Rudy's is pretty good too.
It has to be the same owner.
Yeah.
It is. Angelica is one of the ones she was one of the first people I met in the business.
Dope.
And she was really nice. And she has like 5 trucks. She just has a little monopoly out in the
Peninsula.
South City, San Bruno area.
Wow. Yeah. So in San Bruno is only 2 hours?
It was 2 hours. That's the only one. Like Menlo Park was 7 minutes. So you can park on the street.
7 minutes?
Yeah. It's like crap like that. Like everywhere else, like San Bruno was the only one to let you even park there on the street legally for like 2 hours. But you couldn't be like in the residence. You had to be on like a main street, like
commercial,
El Camino, commercial street. But they would make me move, so like I'd have like 4 people in line. You know, like we started getting some people coming by from neighboring like companies or whatever, and then we advertised. And then so we'd have a line. Then the meter maid would come, or police would come, and then we'd have to go across the street, pack up clothes, and then have the customers come on the other side of the street to go get food. That's what I like. And then I'd be working almost every day by myself. Prep the truck, pick up the truck, get it loaded, drive it out there, set up, put the generator outside, get all the food ready, wait for customers.
Because you didn't have any employees back then, right?
I couldn't afford anybody back then.
Yeah, people don't understand, like food truck, like there's a whole like 4 hours before that truck opens up.
So you understand that, man. Everybody's like, oh, get the food truck and you always have food ready to. That's not how it works, man.
Dude.
You don't just magically have food ready all the time.
This pulled pork didn't come from like a magic hat. Like motherfuckers have to sit there and smoke this shit.
Yeah, I mean, just like think about it. Like you have to load up the truck, bring it out, set it up, turn everything on, cook everything, then get ready, then do the service, and then pack up, drive back, clean up everything, dishes,
Unpack,
clean the truck.
Yeah.
And then you count your cash afterwards. And then there's days I'm doing like a couple $100, $300. I get excited for 500.
Yeah.
I still remember when I made my first $1,000 at a lunch period.
You were
and it was
juiced,
I was super juiced. I saved that. I put like big stars, like I had like a little ledger that I keep all my sales. And I was just like fucking circling that, and I was like big happy face, and I was like, I made $1,000. I mean, you didn't make $1,000. After the net, it's probably like 6, or whatever, right? But I just kept going every day, just grinding.
When you start adding people to the crew, because as a small business owner, like it's really just you. You know what I mean? And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna need someone to at least
help.
I definitely needed help.
I need someone to work cashier.
Yeah.
I need someone to make the food. Like, who do I trust with my shit? You know what I mean?
I was lucky. I just kind of put it out to like Facebook, and like one of these girls, one of my friends recommended a friend, and she had a culinary background, which was nice. So she taught me how to cut stuff. Hey, she's like, "Why are you cutting it like that?
Like onions? There's a thing."
There was a way. There's the blade, and you never take the blade off the table. You just keep cutting and just kind of flowing. I was like, oh, that's a good way to do it. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to fry an egg. Like all my sandwiches have eggs on them. I know how to fry an egg. I literally did not know. I was like, okay, so how do I do this? I'm like, so I would watch YouTube and all that stuff. And learn how to fry an egg. And now by now I probably fried maybe like a million eggs easy. And I'm like, shit, that blindfolded, just cracking them like that. So it's just amazing how little I knew.
Yeah.
And so how much more I know.
What made you want to do just a food truck? Like why a food truck?
Because I thought, so this was my thinking. So
no judgment, no judge zone.
Remember, I'm like, this is what, like, I'm like 30 at this time, right?
Yeah.
Damn, how old are you? Let's do the math.
So like, I'm like 41 now. So I'm like, I'm getting up there. But you know, so in my 30s, I was like, okay, well, I saw it as like there's girls on these lines.
You
can
feel
drink.
me?
You can drink on the. You make up your rules.
You're your own
I can
boss.
work in shorts.
Yeah.
I can work in shorts and like a t-shirt.
There's
This is
music
great.
playing.
Music playing. You can have drinks. You can eat food. You can holler at girls. That's what I wanted. I was like, this is the best. You can drink on the job. I can make my own schedule. And then I was thinking, you just open the doors. Everybody's just gonna come to your truck.
All the bitches want this. They out here waiting for me.
I learned quickly. You open your truck, don't mean nobody's gonna come. Don't mean nothing. Stuff you just open. You're like, huh?
Yeah. Where's the girls at?
But then, you know, you start to meet. You know, yeah. I met some people. You know, during the day, especially early on. You had little groupies and stuff like that. Little food truck groupies.
Yeah,
It was fun. It was definitely fun. I got a lot of trouble.
Hey,
It was great.
You know, it's
I'm sure there's some
building
good stories
blocks
in there. There's some good
There's a
stories.
lot of stories in there.
It's building blocks. You know what I
We'll
mean?
But I'm in a healthy relationship now, and I don't want
You feel
anybody to
me?
get me in trouble.
We'll call them clientele. We'll call them clientele. How about that? Okay, we won't call them groupies. We'll call them clientele.
Clientele.
Yeah, growing up, that's
That's a lot of inspiration.
yeah, nah, right?
Yeah.
I was definitely feeling like I thought maybe this was gonna be it. This is the career. Make money and meet girls all the same time and have fun and chill and drink. I was all into that. I didn't think about the hard work. I didn't think, wow, there's a lot more work into this than I thought.
Just talking about girls, I used to have, so I worked on the truck before, and then I'd have like youngsters in the crew.
Yeah.
And then you know, remember when SF went only compostable clamshells, whatever? I tell them, I go, hey, put your phone number in that clamshell. Maybe she opens it up. She's like, call me, or put your Instagram, so she'll follow you. Oh, yeah.
But now he's in a healthy relationship.
You feel me?
I'm in a good relationship.
We're
now.
growing
I'm
up.
happy.
Everyone grows up.
Yeah.
So 9 years in the biz. So current location, where's that at?
So I have a full-time trailer at Spark Social, SF. You know, like 2 blocks from the Chase Center.
Yes.
It's a little food truck
That's
park.
gonna be big. I bet you.
So I'm on the permit for that place because I was the first one on that train.
You're
I made
lying.
a trailer just for that particular place. I'm on the permit.
So you never
I ain't
moved.
going nowhere.
Hell yeah.
But they have a 5-year lease. I'm on it pretty much for the duration.
Yeah.
So I mean, I saw it because I got in before the Chase Center was even approved to like be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you saw the signs like the money's in
It
San
was
Francisco.
changing. Yeah,
You
it
knew
was
it was going to happen. So I was like, I want in. So
Especially that area.
I was actually going to do because I run a barbecue shop as well. I was going to bring a
Shout that
barbecue-
out. What's that called?
Smoking Warehouse Barbecue in the Bayview on 3rd and Carroll. You know,
I
in
heard
the
it.
city.
Yeah.
So we
That's
have
you
a
too?
shop down. Yeah, we have a shop down there, and then we have that Trans Bay bus terminal that's been shut down for all these months.
For a while.
Ever.
So I have my coffee shop is there on the bottom at the escalator. As is the only coffee place in the whole building.
Whenever they open.
So whenever they open, that'll be a good day. So hopefully one day your boy's gonna retire, like he's sitting fat and happy. Like all this stuff will be running on its own.
I hope for that as well, my friend. You know what I mean? That's dang. Are you paying rent on that as you're waiting for it to open?
No.
But
No. But there's a
They
monster
gotta
insurance
owe
claim.
you like back pay and all that shit, right?
It's a chunk. It's a nice chunk.
Yeah.
day
So
zero.
as soon as we open up, we're gonna hopefully get our money, and it's gonna be.
Do you have a expected opening date for the coffee shop?
So Trans Bay is supposed to open back up June, July.
Okay.
This summer.
That's what of this
summer?
year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we can't wait. We're ready to roll. So we're gonna have all this coffee. We're gonna just have all these little pastries and all this parfaits and stuff that we have to make. Health department is being.
Hey, shout out to everyone in
the health department.
Yeah,
works
everybody in
out.
the health department
Yeah.
is cool, but it's tough because we can't make anything. We can't like even put a bologna sandwich together.
What's that little Filipino lady's name that worked for? Is it Melda?
She's not Imelda. She's not there anymore. She retired. You know her. Oh, she busted me a couple times. I remember the first time.
The chicken's fine.
The chicken's fine, right?
The chicken's fine. Temperature's good.
Blood's okay, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I did a job at Brannan, on 888 Brannan Street.
Okay.
The jewelry mart.
The old jewelry gift center.
Yeah, the gift center.
Yeah.
So we got there.
Old Frisco.
And so one of my friends worked at Zynga, so he promoted the crap out of us. And this was like one of my first big events.
Yeah.
And so we got there, and literally all the way around the block and around, we had it all. So we set the record. We did 250 orders at lunchtime, and I got inspected by Imelda.
Damn.
What?
For my first inspection ever.
How many
during
people?
the hardest shift I've ever had. Well, one of the hardest shifts I ever had.
How many people in your staff for that day? 3.
I had 4.
That's solid. 4 solid.
But then my
Was it 2
one
cashiers?
little fryer was getting killed, turned off, overwhelmed. And again, I was getting inspected at the same time during the mad rush.
That was still the 1986 food truck too?
That was the 1986 food truck.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my first inspection I ever had on it, and she did it to me on the hardest day I ever had, on the biggest day. And people were waiting for like 40, 50 minutes for their food. It was just so bad.
Imelda.
I was like, Imelda, why are you doing this to me now?
Hi.
Dude,
She knew.
No, she retired now, so she's been there for a minute.
She probably didn't get called till his line got popping. If his line wasn't popping, she wouldn't care. You're blocked because thing is he's blocking the public walkways
and everything.
You know what I mean? And then if they're complaining about that, I go, it's a food truck. Go send Imelda. Go
Were you
knock
the
that
only
shit
food
out.
truck?
I was the only food truck.
Yeah.
there. But we still pumped it out, and at the end of the day, I saw we made some good money at that was my biggest day at that time.
Imelda.
And that was big. 250 orders.
That's big on a list.
So you can do the
hour
math.
lunch.
It was a lot of money. It was a good.
I can't do the
day.
math.
It was a good day. It was a good day.
For a staff of 4 with the inspection.
With an inspection, that was, and what most I just felt really bad that people had to wait so long.
Yeah, you can't.
I just got really screwed over. But you go through it, and I was really bummed. So at the end of the day, I was super pissed that this happened, that people had to wait. I had friends that come and visit me and supported, and they waited, like an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, dude, it was a bad impression.
Damn.
Damn, no trip. Imelda is funny. I remember on a truck I worked at.
She visited you?
She visited, and we used to do the UN Plaza. That's what.
Yeah,
you used to do UN Plaza right there. It's like Knox and people who watch opera. If anyone knows where UN Plaza is,
I do.
She came on the truck, and then I had a staff of 4, and then I just left my staff alone. I was in her face like, "Hi, Imelda. Let me get you everyone's paperwork clean. This is the clean thing.
We're good.
Yeah, I was cheesing it up with her. Like I was really on her line because our bottom fridge it kept short circuiting, so the chicken wasn't staying at the degree it needed to be at.
Yeah.
And he goes like,
Let's not shout out that truck.
They the owners know, man. They put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. You feel me? Nah, yeah. Imelda was a G. Like I always try to be like chummy with her. She goes, "Senior seasick, it's not real seasick." I was like, I know, right? I'll be on her side.
I don't like them either.
I know Evan and Gil. I know, right?
She was real nice, and Evan and Gil are really good people too.
Yeah,
but
They always got the longest line.
Yeah, these guys, man.
They got in early. They got shout out if you watched the We Eating episode. Me and Big John and Mono did a little intro on Senior Seasick before they even got popping like before we officially day 0 because they didn't even go live on production until like I think a week or 2 after. But yeah, Senior Seasick's doing it. Chairman got a brick and mortar, right?
Yeah, Koja and stuff.
Koja, they got a bunch of brick and mortar.
They're with me at Spark. They came by.
They're on Clement and San Mateo, right on like B Street.
There was this one food truck. It didn't last long, but it had bomb ass fried chicken. It was called Architect Kitchen.
Oh yeah,
do you remember?
Yeah.
And his chicken was on point.
He made like the little donuts too.
He did.
Or like the beignets.
It was chicken and beignets.
Yeah, the truck.
Architect Kitchen. That dude.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, I spent many times talking to them.
That Asian man, make some fucking chicken, boy. That fried chicken.
But you saw. He ain't here.
No,
I mean, he only lasted like a couple
you don't
years,
last.
2-3 years. It was a grind, and
Is
he wasn't making
he
enough money.
done? Like
Done.
No, he didn't last a year.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't last a year in the game. Well, it's hard. Even with a solid foot, as some other trucks have, even with a solid foot in the food industry, you got to be really book and street smart to like, what, 9 years?
Yeah.
And then it's just you.
Well, you really need to have the following. So, like, I give credit to like Koja and and Senior Seasick. I can't say, I want to be. I'm still in it. Like I I don't fear anybody as far as like just being next to each other.
You
or
fucking
like,
feel me?
We fucking no, I know. I know our stuff is good. There's no reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we're still here.
There's enough money for everyone.
There's definitely enough
That's
money.
what's up.
But you know what they have is they just have that loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
They have the customers that are loyal and just really want to support them. Like even when we were passing by Ceremony today, right before they ran, as soon as they opened, they already got like 20, 30 people in line, and no one's there at anybody else's truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? How is this like?
Every time
It's just like it was such like the community for them is so strong. They're so supportive of those two.
We all we got. We all we got.
You know, that's the truth. Like the Filipino community.
Yeah.
It's really,
senior
really
seat
supportive.
and Goldilocks. That's all we got.
We have red ribbon. What
That's
are you
why,
talking about?
yeah. That's why in the last 10 years,
You got side bread.
all that Arnell Pineda, everyone's a Journey fan all of a sudden. You know what I mean, motherfuckers? Everyone likes boxing all of a sudden.
We
You know
get
what I
that
mean?
song going.
Yeah. Fuck. That's all we got. We got Bruno Mars, but he's only half.
Yeah, what, quarter?
Yeah, he's a cool
And you
kid.
guys ran with Pacquiao for a long time,
Oh,
so you guys.
And he had Nike. Filipinos love Nike.
Yeah. It's the Nikes.
We buy that shit fake. It's Nikes. It's Nikes. Oh my god, that's your brick and mortar. That you bought that actual trailer just
for that place, 2016.
Are you still off the grids and all that stuff too?
No, I stopped doing that maybe like 5, 6 years ago because I saw where it was going. So if you can imagine, in the beginning it was like, like 3 trucks, everybody's doing good, solid. And then, there was like little pods here and there.
Yeah.
Tuesday, hey, check out these trucks here at like wherever, right? And then at
Burlington.
Upper Haight or whatever,
Upper
right?
Haight, yeah.
Something like that. And then but then another year goes by, now it's 8 trucks instead of 3. So now you have 8 trucks doing okay or not okay.
Trying to compete.
But they're all getting their $50 and 10% from off the grid. The off
Yep.
the grid is collecting. And then, but you don't have any control of the contract.
No.
So they look at you and they say, oh, we're going to put you here, this day, this night, this weekend, whatever.
And you
just
roll
do
it.
it. And if you don't go, then you just lose it.
Yeah.
So, so then if you got like job offers for like private catering, company events, and on that same day, either you make $400 or you take the $2,000-$3,000 job.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Take
So
what you- yeah.
Easy
I just
money.
kept taking those, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to make myself available for all the private catering, and that's where we just started just taking off.
That's
you
dope.
you don't need that.
Yeah, I was tired of giving money back.
Yeah.
And I get it, because that's what I had to do to try to get my name out there and try to establish myself, try to just keep going. But once we started getting more inquiries into like, hey, can we host you, or can you come by here?
Look at my
I'm
man.
like, yeah, let's do it. And then I started doing all of them. I took everything, and I was super greedy. I was just working every time.
And you know what though? You had to, because that's your time.
I had to.
This is your livelihood.
That's your time,
Yeah.
dude. So after how many years of off the grid events did you like chop it? What
Maybe
year
like
was this?
I was like maybe 2 years in.
Wow.
I was just done. Then I was doing like movable feasts because they were a little more easy to
Yeah.
work with.
Yeah.
not so strict.
Not no food truck
So
mafia.
Food truck mafia, the East Bay. Yeah, I did a couple events with them. You know. But yeah, I
Gotta
mean,
do it.
I started doing less and less paying to be there. I'd rather get paid to be there rather than
Yeah.
paying to be.
You want me here?
Yeah, but you had to build it
you
up, and I
want
was
me?
I was willing to do whatever it took. I was taking hits, losses, whatever,
You
just to keep
hoe.
going.
What just because you talk about your glory days, I don't have much, but one thing I did have was we had the truck inside Candlestick Park for that last
homestead?
the last homestead when we was like in there, you know what I mean?
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would be a Candlestick because the name worked. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The name has some value to it, and it'd be us and this other little taco truck called El Norte, and it'd be chairman. It'd be us 3. So
But the 2 of you guys took all of it.
no, but this is the Bay. People love Mexican food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Especially at those prices too.
it's the one that's right across from A50 Bryant. Not that I'm saying I've been to A50 Bryant, but
We know you've been there.
You know what I mean?
We know you've been there.
I want that spot
that is gold.
because they only have to pay a little annual fee, like $200 to be there for the whole year and
For the
whatever.
year?
because
for
they
the
pay
whole
the
year, for the
parking
permit.
They pay, and
They just
pay
got to
the
get
parking.
approval from that parking lot
Yeah.
to be there, and they
Damn.
set up and they're just absolutely just crushing.
I believe it.
Yeah,
just nasty. I'm like, man, that's all you needed to be across from that place.
Yeah, everyone's there, guaranteed.
Oh.
And there's always cops.
Yeah, right?
Ain't no one fucking with your dough. No one ever tried to, knock on wood, no one ever tried to run up, but that, you know what I mean?
you're right.
Stupid. You're stupid.
You're right across the
doing that
police
right there.
station.
Yeah.
What would you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you native San Franciscan?
Yes.
Holler.
Yeah.
Very few of us around, especially with the technology boom. Where is your go-to dim sum spot?
Ooh.
It could be anywhere in the Bay, but it's to you.
He went real ethnic on you.
Yeah.
Well, what I go to, because I live in South City, so I'm more of a convenience man.
Mm-hmm.
I do like quality as well.
Yes.
Grand Palace.
Holler.
Hey, do they still have the
carts?
The carts?
There's 2 weeks in a row I went, and then they were serving.
The last time I went there, which wasn't maybe like a month or two ago, they bring that. They have you just pick out now.
Yeah.
I like to see it.
Come on,
Yeah.
Ricky. Bring the cards out,
I like
Ricky.
I like the carts, and I'm like, yeah, that.
Because I don't understand. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
I don't-
What is that?
But they do got the pictures on the paper
form.
menu.
That makes it easy for you guys.
Yeah.
I'll get away. I'm
Straight
good.
up.
I know what I want, and I know how to say it.
Straight up.
We don't know nothing. We're like, what is that?
That's my spot.
What's in it?
I fuck with Grand Palace tough.
Yeah, I like that
fuck with
place.
Grand
But
Palace,
when they got rid of the carts, I just
It just lost that.
You know, like when you go there, all the waitresses and stuff
Are
all
gone.
speak English though, so that's big. That's
Yeah.
huge.
It's a contractor thing. You can't have the
what
contractor
it
law
is?
in like the Bay Area. It's a thing now. That's why all these strippers are leaving the Bay and going to Vegas because when you work in a strip club, you're a contracted employee. That's how the company does it. They don't want to give you insurance. You know what I mean? So that's why it's different now.
So it's Gold Club different now?
It's still $5, motherfucker. That's what it is. That's,
I don't care. It's
that shit-
$5.
No
When
tax.
was the
That
last
shit don't
time-
change.
When was the last time you've been there?
Where? Gold Club?
Gold
This
Club.
month.
Oh, this one go all the time.
I work around the way, so I'm gonna visit you at the coffee shop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do they have food yet?
Yeah.
They have
Gold
food,
Club?
right? Yeah.
Gold Club?
They have food.
$5 lunch buffet, fried chicken on Thursdays.
I heard it's good.
On Thursdays, there's a carving station.
Come on,
Holler
man.
at your boy.
Any
I heard
food
it's good.
in a strip club for $5 is good.
and you sitting there just
It could be like
delicious.
chocolate.
It could be
Dirt.
liver and onions.
It's hella good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Liver
you
and
all up
onions.
in the liver.
I remember. Mind if I tell a story? real quick?
Please.
So we were going. One of my friends was a bartender there,
Okay.
so he'd always get us in.
Yeah.
Not to say I went a lot, but
You
like
know,
if we wanted
convenience.
to go,
You know damn well you
we
were
could
like,
get
come
in.
on,
We didn't have to pay like the $25 to get in or
He's
whatever.
a convenience guy. Adam is a convenience guy. He just said this. Dim sum, Grand Palace.
So we were like with my friend's birthday, and he is very straight laced. Never been with a girl at the time,
Damn.
All right, it happens.
and
It happens.
in his 30s.
Hey,
and
that
he's probably still in
happens.
his 40s and still
Still?
hasn't been with a girl.
Hey, more
it's
power
all
to
right.
him.
I don't know.
You know how much money he saved? You know how much money he saved or spent?
Oh, he definitely has spendable income. He's definitely got money. So he didn't want to go to a strip club or anything like
Okay.
that. So we surprised him. We said we're going bowling.
Yeah.
So he brings his ball with him to the Gold Club. So we're downtown. And he's like, "Hey man,
Why you doing
is
like
there,
that?"
There's really a bowling alley down here."
There
I'm
is.
Like, I'm like, yeah. So he brings his bowling ball.
There's an
to
open
the
lane
Gold
right
Club.
here.
Yeah, inside. And he's just like, "Oh, really? The bowling's in here?" And there was no bowling.
Yeah.
Was he mad at y'all?
pins.
Was he mad at y'all? I'd be mad.
He was mad.
wouldn't be mad, don't
but
lie.
he got over it real quick because we said like, stop crying like a little bitch,
Yeah.
and like go in there and have this girl sit on your lap.
Yeah.
So we did all that, and he was getting in trouble because he
By
never
who?
he didn't
know-
touched
he
a
don't-
woman
the
before.
rule-
he
his
don't
rule.
So
know
he's
etiquette.
like, yeah, he was.
His rules.
I was like, whoa, dude! You can't be.
Yeah.
He's going everywhere. I'm like, whoa.
Don't be
You need
sitting
to
on me
calm-
if I
you need
can't
to
be
calm
sitting
down.
on
You need to calm down.
you. You touch, I touch. There's a rule, right?
But it's just the
touch,
funniest
I
thing. It's just the funniest thing to see my friend walk into a strip club with
With a
fucking
bowling ball.
You can't make that shit up.
Hey, I walk into the strip club with a bowling ball all the time.
Hey. it leaves deflated though.
no ball in there.
At least a 12-pounder.
It's been sitting here for like a month. It's heavy. It's about
I gotta put my hand brace on.
I gotta carry it in the bag. So I don't want to get y'all in trouble.
We gotta chalk it up.
Yeah.
We gotta keep the liquid off.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So that's your go-to dim sum spot.
Grand
That
Palace?
is that is.
How about the
that is
one
solid.
on Spruce, right by Jack and the Crack?
Hung Toe?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
for value.
That's solid too. My dad used to always go there. We wouldn't go there all the time.
Their lobster crepe is off the hook.
It's good.
Their
It's good.
I order that
Very
shit
good.
to go all the time. The lobster crepe, boy.
It's good.
Yeah.
Hung Toe is solid.
It's solid.
Grand Palace is just a little bit better.
Yeah.
You're paying for ambiance.
You're paying for ambiance. You're paying for the people to speak English, so you understand what they're ordering, and
And the prices aren't that bad, though. They're
Grand
not that bad.
It's
Because Phil
Yeah,
bougie
so-
as fuck.
Yeah.
Phil is hella
I've seen his house.
bougie.
He's doing all right.
I've only seen it from the outside.
Well, I saw his lawn and stuff like that. I was like, man, this guy needs to take care of his front yard.
Yeah, the weeds all over that.
Yeah, I was like, man, come on, Phil.
Who fired the gardener?
Hey, the gardener's where it's supposed to be.
Come to my garden. Come to my garden. No, that's... Yeah, I fuck with that. What about go-to taqueria?
Yeah, because you live in South City. You're right there off
There's
the
so
Grand.
many places, like El Farolito, the one
one on-
next to Ben Tray,
Yeah.
right next door to Ben Tray on Grand.
Oh, okay.
Solid. We don't go many other places. Like my girlfriend just doesn't.
You know what's my go-to in South City?
La Morena?
No. Ever since they changed ownership, I can't go there
Spanish for
anymore.
the Morena.
Where?
Los Cuetos.
Where's that?
Right by Smart and Final.
You said by the Greek pizza, Zorba the Greek,
Over
Yeah.
there in South City?
and the
Yeah.
Hawaiian spot, and White Elephant.
Yeah, White Elephant over there.
It's good?
That's my
What do you
jam
eat?
right there. Carnitas. All day.
Tacos or burrito?
Burrito.
There's not many times I order tacos on purpose.
I like going to the taco truck to get tacos, but
Yeah.
I can't go to a taqueria to get tacos.
Nah.
I started getting into that. Because then, the carbs and stuff like that, you have the corn tortilla, and then, just still, and sprinkle some cheese on. Oh, it's pretty good.
But
I
then
started
you're
getting
paying
into
like
it.
$3
But I do like
for a
burritos
taco,
more.
though.
I do like burritos more.
I feel like you get bang for your buck with a burrito.
For like $8-9 bucks, and
Yeah.
that thing is pretty solid. No, yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
definitely.
you get a taco, you got to order like 5 of them suckers, and that's like $15
But it's,
right
yeah,
there.
La Taqueria's tacos.
No, hell yeah.
La
Those are
Taco-
$5
That's
now,
good.
right?
That's
good
a
too.
$5 taco, and that where all that $5 went to, because
Good.
you pick that shit up, blood.
Meat
That's just
is all
hella
good
good.
in there.
That's
That's
just hella good.
that's a good taco. I've yet to do their burritos because I just rather have the tacos there.
Well, what'd you
Um,
think about when we went to Taqueria San Bruno?
Taqueria San. That's
You
that
ever eat
Michelin.
that?
You heard of that one? It's Michelin.
It's a Michelin rated.
It's Michelin rated.
Really?
Or, yeah, you
Where's
got a
this
Michelin star in front.
Right there on San Mateo Avenue. You know where the
Taqueria.
Parker Fly is? Right
Yeah.
underneath 380.
Yeah.
It's like right across the street
San
from
Bruno.
Parker Fly.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I mean, I've been looking at having a restaurant over
It's
there.
Michelin star rated.
Wow. I don't know if it's.
It was good.
There's a
but-
Michelin star there. I don't know if it's rated. I don't know how that goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was. I think we got the burrito that someone else recommended, and we didn't order off of what we should have ordered. Because
Well, I ordered the last time I was there. I ordered what I usually get. I get the carnitas.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how it was crispy,
Okay.
but it didn't have that bang flavor like I get from Los Cuetos.
Crispy soft. That shit was smaller than a San Bruno was smaller than a like a corner store.
Yeah.
You really walked in, and I felt like that shit was about to cave in on me. You feel me?
I mean,
I'm
it
not
was
a
good.
tall dude. It was good.
But-
it was good.
I've had better.
Taqueria San. You for a Michelin star, you expect.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
I mean?
like when I went to. You ever been to the kitchen in Millbrae, the dim sum spot? Mm-hmm. That's a Michelin star rated dim sum spot.
Hey, their steamed fish is off the hook.
I believe it.
I love steamed fish.
Their steamed fish is off the
You love any
hook.
fish.
Hey.
Don't lie, you love any fish.
I love it. What's okay? So I don't know about that. Taqueria. It was cool, right?
It was good.
It was good.
I'm not gonna say it was the best I've ever had.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know what I had recently that I vouch for? Sam Choi's Pokey
Where's
on San
that?
Mateo Avenue
San Mateo Avenue
in San Bruno.
in
They
San
got a
Bruno.
poke place there? Really?
It's barely a year old, right? If I understand right, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sam
because me and my
Choi's
girl went to
Pokey.
Kauai earlier this year.
Leonard,
And we had
King of the North.
garbage. We went there and we had, obviously really good poke out there. And so it's kind of spoiled us.
I'm
for like
sure
poke.
you got a lot of good
I ate a lot of fish.
Yeah,
I ate a lot of
did.
weekend.
In and outside the restaurant.
So good.
It's good fish.
Yeah.
It's good fish though. Not bad
Quality.
fish. It's good fish.
Quality.
Smells good. Fish smells good.
Quality.
That's so funny. I'm diverting real quick. It's so funny how everybody knows fish. And
What
we
it is.
identify
Yeah,
fish
right?
as.
Oh, we
what
all
it
know
is.
fish. Mano knows fish over there.
And my girl doesn't understand like how people think that it's.
The inside joke
fish.
is so inside, but it's so outdoors at the same time, right?
Yeah,
But it's so inside.
like we all know. We all know.
Yeah.
What
And
do we
everybody
know?
says that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like all the
Fish.
females say it. I'm never, but some people are.
Yeah. It's a
You
joke.
know, I mean, so it's funny. We all been through it. We've all been through a bad day.
There's a bad day at sea. You
I don't
know
know if
what
I
I
can
mean?
talk
Hey,
about this. Can I talk about this? Can I
Yeah.
talk about
No,
it?
yeah. Please
People have
do.
bad days
Douchebags.
at
You guys
sea.
are a bunch of douchebags too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Viva.
I listened to your podcast for like 5 seconds. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I apologize.
These guys.
I can't give you those 5 seconds back.
That's why I stopped at 5 seconds. I couldn't listen to that 6 seconds.
Where do I sign up?
Let me put my AirPods on while I listen to this.
So anyway, yeah, like San Choi's. That was the spot. Like if you want really
Really?
good, I went there twice this week, back to back days.
Damn.
And then she's buying me like a pound or 2 pounds of that. You can buy it separate, right?
Do you do what kind do you get there? What's your?
They have this one with like kind of like an aioli, like a mayo with aioli.
Aioli.
So good, so
Viola.
good. So good. Yeah, I mean everything they have so far has been.
On San Mateo Ave?
Yeah, dude.
Where?
I heard
Near,
Just on San Mateo. Just look up San Choi's. It's like in the middle of.
But it's not near Artichoke?
It's up.
CHOI. That choice?
Why? Yeah, CHOY.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
Hey, since you said Artichoke Joe's, have you had their duck wonton soup?
I've not.
At Artichokes? I never had that.
Boy,
As many drunken nights we spent there, I never had
it'd
that.
be a prime rib and then a duck wonton soup.
I've
after
done
club.
I've done the prime rib there. You ever do the
Prime
prime
rib
rib
work.
at Artichoke?
It's good.
I do with rice though.
Dude, for $13? Come on,
Do that
man.
shit
You
with
can't get
rice.
and you get it with rice too?
You get it with
Come
rice.
on, we're Asian.
Man, I would always go to Lucky Chances for that.
Always.
For
Get
prime
that-
rib?
No, for just to eat.
Oh, yeah.
And gamble and play and just to hang out.
It's got
at
too
night.
crowded at Lucky
Super
Chances.
crowded.
What was
It's
your
super
first
crowded.
exposure to Filipino food?
I went to in college.
Shout out to that girl who dipped in the lumpia. You feel me?
She
egg
brought me
rolled,
the-
egg rolled down, my
I
man.
definitely know Filipino food.
Okay.
She brought me the Phil Lamb.
I remember Phil Lamb, Dude, I used to be an inspector, so I used to get a lot of complaints about Phil Lamb because they had a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
So
What kind of inspector?
air pollution.
Booty inspector.
Yeah. Inspected.
They were always so nice. They'd always give me food. I was one of those. I would. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll take some.
Yeah.
Whatever. But they were always real nice. I always went there a lot because they got a ton of smoke complaints.
Yeah.
But you can't blame them, dude. They
It's
marinate it and
barbecue.
they put it on the barbecue
Yeah.
and they just vent out. But because of me, because of the plates, they had to put like a $250,000 abatement equipment in.
Really?
Almost $300,000. They had to put into take out the smoke, wash it through water, and then have it sent
You're
out.
the reason why we gotta pay more for the fucking barbecue
Now
stick,
it
man.
went from $8 to like 12.
Damn, it's all your fault.
Hey man.
And they're a cash only business. Because my man right here ran a food truck. If you only knew about how many Asians that run cash only businesses, that's the real lick.
They always pay in cash.
Always paying
They
cash.
take in cash. They pay in cash. They buy the supplies in
Everything.
cash. Everything's
Everything.
nothing's visible.
Hell yeah. That's the way to do it, though.
Phil Am. Oh, that
So was that the spot that you...
was the first exposure to
No.
Filipino food?
It was
Gotta be
we had
Colonial
we had a party. One of my good friends.
Okay.
They had a birthday party, and this was in college, and I had a lot of Filipino friends. My major
What college
had
you
a
go to?
phone. SF State.
Oh,
Word.
yeah, you definitely
I was
had
a
lot of
health ed
Filipino
major.
friends.
And
Damn,
then,
look at you.
Shout out to the Gators, man. All my Gator
and then,
homies.
so health ed major, 30 girls, one guy, and I was that one guy. I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do after I graduate, but I don't care. For the next 2 years, I'm
going to do her. I'm going to do her.
The situation.
I'm going to do her. I'm going to do her. I'm going to do her.
I was in paradise. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I know what I'm going to do with this.
Oh, my God.
Like I said, I'm in a healthy relationship. I'm in love with this girl that I'm with.
You know what
now.
I mean? It's just
she's been through with me through thick and thin.
Yeah.
We
just in
growing
case
up.
you listening.
She knows my past. She knows my stuff. So
we
we're good.
growing up
We're good.
together. You know what I mean? evolution
I'm a changed man.
I'm definitely a changed man.
better
But, so-
or worse.
So we had Filipino food.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm eating this stuff, and I don't know what I'm eating. No one wants to tell me. So
Do you know what it was?
I didn't know at the time.
Okay.
Didn't go on.
Didn't go on. So I'm eating the shit out of it. And I second plate. Man, whatever this is. And like, what is it? Like, it's so good. Then they tell me didn't go on, and then they tell me it's
Pork
like
blood.
pig blood.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck it.
I'm already
I'm
2
going.
plates in.
I was just going.
I'm not gonna waste this
Yeah.
other plate.
I was like, man, this is good.
I've been there before. You're already in it. You're like, well.
I used to love that shit as a kid. Now I'm a snob
like
about
it?
it. No, I can't do it sometimes.
You taste it immediately though, right? You taste it that livery,
Yeah.
the irony taste.
No,
Yeah.
I love that shit.
But when it's you mix it with white rice because your boy
got to.
your boy does brown rice and brown rice
Yeah,
for
brown
certain
rice
food
don't-
it don't hit. You can't do it on certain foods. I'm sorry.
brown rice and Filipino food don't mix.
I just don't eat rice then. You know what I mean? But then the nugawan, did they recall? Did it let you know what was there any innards? Was it just the pork and then the pork blood, or
I don't know, man.
because
just
my
they
dad?
didn't care. They just want me to see that they just all watching me eat this. I was like, I know I'm eating something that I shouldn't be eating, but everybody's looking at me right now. I'm the only non-Filipino here, and I'm eating this stuff like nobody's business. And
they were
everybody's
like, "Get some
laughing at
more,
me.
get
I'm
some
like, man,
more."
and this is me kangaroo. I don't know what I'm eating here. Whatever, dude. I'm like, this is good. I mean, it can't be that bad. You haven't been serving
you're
dog food
right
to me.
You know how like my mom, she would have it like with this. Damn, I don't. The Filipino word for it is called puto bread, like the white rice bread. But you can buy it at like at most Chinese bakeries.
Is it like glutinous? Is like
Yeah,
kinda like
it's shiny as fuck. You know,
Yeah.
my mom. That's how she would eat it, and that's how like traditionally the rich people.
Really?
Eat it with that?
with that puto bread.
Oh.
Because it would be like compliment. It's like the sweet to the saltiness of it. You know what I mean?
But it wasn't that sweet, was it?
Fucking hungry as shit.
The
right now.
Filipino bread.
Yeah, it wasn't that sweet, right?
Nah,
Not as sweet as the Chinese one.
Yeah.
The Chinese one is like shiny. Yes, Filipino one is like little hot pockets. So the nugawan, huh?
That introduced me to besides like lumpia and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that was
sure.
the one that introduced me to Filipino culture.
Have you had it since?
Yes, I have.
Woo!
So one of my friends,
Look at
he
you.
lost his mom, and so we had
Cook it up and then-
they
Yeah.
had it at the funeral home.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't care. I was all in it. I was like, I took shit home. I was like, it was the best.
You know what it is? Like when we see that someone of not our culture, even though we're all Asian, but something very, very like profoundly Filipino as like the nugawan, and you're rocking with it.
I don't mess around.
Moms will be like, "Come here, give me your plate. Like, let me put more on
Here,
this."
you can take it
That's
off.
why I'm the way I am, dude. because I eat all this stuff, dude. I love it. It's great.
Would you put a Filipino dish on your menu?
I would.
Or like a not like a straight up Filipino dish, but like a cross.
I can definitely see like sisig would do well on our fries and stuff like that.
Sisig
That's always easy.
is
That's
a
always
good like introductory. You know what I mean?
Nobody doesn't really like sisig.
Or like a adobo fried chicken.
Yeah, dude, I love that.
You know what I mean?
There is
I love adobo
With egg
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
Do you do? Have you had good pork adobo?
I have.
My dad rocks with good.
Dude, yeah, his dad's adobo.
Look at me! Look at me!
Oh, I see.
Look at me!
I see. I believe you.
You feel me?
I'm not sitting questioning you,
The
man.
proof is in this pudding. Yes. No. I feel it.
I love a good adobo, like
Yeah.
really made from scratch with love.
But
Yeah.
then, to me, I can't eat it the first day. It has to be like 2 to 3 days out
Let
Where
soak,
sit-
right?
to let
Just
everything like
marinate.
just like marry together. You know what I mean? And just that's that shit right there. So adobo, what? So Sorry.
You ever eat at Ong Pin?
I did. I have.
You
I
ever
like-
taste?
good.
You ever taste their?
The lechon's good. All that.
No,
stuff.
their special fried chicken. It has like a kind of like a mustard.
I have. I did. I have. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
At
mustard.
Ongpin?
Yeah.
At Ong
The
Pin.
one in San Bruno, right?
Yeah,
on
it's like
on
a-
Westboro.
It's like a fried chicken, but they do like a
And they have a mustard
I don't know if it's in the. I don't think it's in the marinade. It's got to be in the base when they fry it.
It's in the skin, right?
Yeah, it's in the skin.
Yeah.
So
I've
when they
never
fry
had
it up, dude, that shit's hella
It's
good.
pretty
Really?
good. Yeah, it's really good.
And then like Filipino fried chicken is just like they don't batter. It's just fried,
Yeah.
right? It's
No,
just
this
hard
one is
fried.
battered.
Is
so
it?
it's like when you bite into it, you get the crispiness, and then you get the right underneath is that mustard.
I haven't tried it.
You know who's on it?
Who?
Mike Nice is on that thing,
Oh, shout out to Mike Nice, Mr. Nice Guy.
dude. He's been on that special fried chicken.
Special fried chicken.
Yeah.
we talk about food a lot, dude. I'm getting.
We always talk about food.
Yeah.
It eventually turns into
love
food.
it.
Yeah, it
love
eventually
it.
turns into food. What's your favorite fried chicken?
Oh, I just read an
fried chicken
article. I just
place?
read the article about like the 20 best fried chicken places in the city.
I got one off top. That's just all it is. It's fucking Popeye.
Popeyes.
Geneva
Dude,
Mission
you know what?
Popeye. Boy,
I had fucking Church's fried chicken yesterday. That motherfucker was hella good,
You
dude.
should wait.
Churches was where it's at.
Yeah, fried okra.
They
Dude,
lost.
yes.
The churches aren't around anymore.
No,
No.
it's only in the East
On the
Bay.
Yeah,
East
the East
Bay.
Bay.
So when I had that fried chicken, I was like, I don't know if I never had this in a long time or this motherfucker was hella good.
That oil. They just keep that same
That
oil.
and the
from
fried okra, I was like, oh, that's missing. It's fried okra.
Man, dude, that sounds good.
No lie, the last time I had church chicken is when me and Phil went to Long Beach for my cousin's bachelor party.
Dude, that shit was hella good, dude. That shit was hella good.
Fried chicken like 3 o'clock in the morning, hella cold.
Oh,
Hell yeah. We were hiding Hennessy bottles outside the strip club.
Oh, that was funny. I'm a new man. I'm a different person now. It is
Now you all about the
29.
Gold Club.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, their fried chicken is not bad.
I think me and Phil were talking about that, just how life has changed.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're in our. Well, I don't know how old you guys are, but we're
We
in our
about-
40s.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
it's just
40.
like
You're what, 41?
41.
You're about to be 40?
39, motherfucker. I'm the
Oh,
youngest.
man. That sucks.
I'm the youngster.
Did I say 41? I said I'm 32, dude. What are you
Yes.
talking about, man?
Yes.
But no, I mean, it's
Yes.
just like crazy how like life is so different
Yeah.
It is.
now from when like we were doing what we were doing.
You inspire me though, dog. Having your own food truck for this long, that's you.
Yeah.
You ain't sponsored by no one. This
You know,
is
it's-
And to
this
get
is you.
into it the way he got into it. Like,
I paid
I want
my
to get
dues.
some
Pussy.
girl.
You see
Right?
this? Hey, there's a lot of pussy
It's
at
the
the
fish
food
that
truck
drives
line.
us, dude. It's the
You feel
fish
me?
that drives us, man.
You wanna get to the girl's heart. You gotta get to her stomach, boy.
Yeah,
we get
the
the stomach
stomach.
one way or another, boy.
I looked at it like this: I get the girls because I have food. I can show that I can cook, and I'm making some money. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not
You got your own
Not a
business?
terrible looking guy. You know, so like I could
I don't
probably
know
do
about
okay.
Did you want to come inside to see how I make this Falcorn?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my god, the place is so big. Yeah, it's spacious.
Check
Let's
out how
do
I
it."
crack
big.
these eggs, girl.
You want to see how this door closes?
Unleash the Kraken. Unleash the Kraken.
Like I said, I'm in a very healthy, happy relationship right now, and I'm good.
These dumplings are a bonus.
Check out this aioli.
Hey, Oli. You gotta work for it. Oh my
Damn.
goodness.
Yeah.
We are
Hey.
grown ups. We are 13 years old at the same time.
You did that though.
No
9
joke.
years.
Yeah, that's dope.
And,
dude.
you know,
That's a hard.
the one thing I'm very proud of is that I didn't give up. There's
Yeah.
many days that it fucking
Easy
sucked.
to.
It sucked, and then there's a lot of days like, you know, I go to an event and I'm prepared and I'm prepped for like a day, and I have a staff, and the refrigerators don't work. Something, whatever
It's
happens,
something,
happens,
right?
right? And then you know we're going to be inspected because it's like a festival or whatever, right? Inspectors come in, we're going to get shut down, so it's like we don't even go. So I'll just take the loss, and it's like, why? Why am I work so hard? Why can't equipment just work when I need
Yeah.
it to work?
Do you
And
still
it's
have
just
that 1986 truck?
No, so I leased it twice, so I got it. So I got a
Is it
lot of
still-
value out of it.
Is it still for
It's
lease?
still running.
For lease Navidad.
It's one of my friends bought it, and
Uh-huh.
JoJo JoJo's Mojo. They come to Spark a lot. They only pretty much do Spark.
Okay.
And they do like Korean food.
Mm-hmm.
And they bought it for me, and so I got to lease it twice. So I got to lease it, and then take the keys, give it to another person, and they lease it all over again. So I got a lot of value out of that truck. Yeah. And then so I have another truck, and then I have the trailer, and I have the barbecue and the coffee shop.
Where's the trailer?
So
where's the barbecue place? Third and
Carroll.
International
1465 Smoke? Carroll. International Smoke. You talking about Aisha?
Oh no!
Sorry. I wish I had International Smoke. That's different. I wish I had Aisha Curry.
It's warehouse.
Smoking warehouse barbecue.
Where's Piccolo Pizza at? Isn't that third and?
I'll show you Piccolo Pizza, motherfucker.
Like towards like Candlestick, right? Piccolo Pizza. Yeah, it's close. It's not that far away.
You got the barbecue is just
old school barbecue, man.
Is it so? Is there a seating space? I heard it was just to go orders.
It's just really to go orders. Now we have
smart as fuck.
Now as the weather's getting better, we have little benches we can put outside, and people just hang out and eat and just
smart as fuck.
Taking all the dust from Carroll Street, from all the
all the construction,
going on.
Hunters Point, all that asbestos. Come get some.
That's flavor, bitch.
So eat it with the barbecue.
Asbestos for the best of us.
But like barbecue, that's where a lot of the money's at right now. Like we're doing really well in our catering just because it's so easy, family style. You don't have to make sandwiches. You can just ribs and brisket.
Put it all out there, right?
And the people just scoop mac and cheese and all that stuff.
You ever eat at Gorilla's Barbecue?
I did.
I've never tried that spot.
It's solid.
It's solid, huh?
It's solid. I like ours.
You won't wait in line though.
I don't.
Fuck align.com.
But you do realize that the line,
moves.
The door,
it's right there.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
So
no, it's right there.
So it's maybe like 5 people in line. Like, oh man, I like to line out the door. Well, the line
you're
starts
right there.
There's like one person inside.
I've never eaten their food, but I will not wait in line because Pacifica, there's one way in, one way out. If you want to get to that motherfucker,
Pacifica is
nice as fuck, but you shoes will get fucked up with that salt water, boy. I got too many Jordans.
I didn't realize how big Pacifica really is. If you went deep into Pacifica, it's deep.
You chill in the what they call the BOV, back of the valley.
Yeah.
You know what?
That is really I didn't know that was really a thing.
You said it too. You were a paramedic. I have homies that are paramedics for certain districts, and they call it Pacifilis. Because there's a lot of meth users in Pacifica.
Because Pacifica is kind of left alone. They're out in the coast and everything. Yeah. But I mean, I used to go out there a lot because I used to be, like I said, an air pollution inspector, and they had one that they had like a sewage treatment.
Air pollution? No, I'm good.
They had a sewage treatment plant. If you see it, there's like a sewage treatment plant on Highway 1.
Yeah. So you went from air pollution,
air paramedic. I actually did health inspections as an intern in health inspection. And then air pollution inspector for 9 years. Yeah, super Asian. Super Asian. I don't, but
he's not in accounting. I work in accounting. And there's hell of us. We are a unit, G.
I've been blessed with like good jobs. It's just like government jobs weren't for me. I mean, in my 20s, and then it was so chill. Like, hey, yo, man, relax. Why are you doing so many inspections? Just one a day. Yeah. I'm like, man, I got we're doing 980s like every other Friday off. So we had 9-hour days, and then we have every other Friday off. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what am I going to do with the rest of my 8.5 hours every day? Like, I got disciplined by my seniors and telling me, you're working too hard. Yeah.
Damn.
You're making everybody look bad. I'm like, what's the incentive for me to work? And in my 20s, I'm like hungry. I'm like wanting to go. This is a job. Well, that was a job for when I'm like 50.
Yeah.
When I want to chill.
That's your retirement job.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one of those right now.
It's hard.
It is.
Yeah. I was definitely spoiled. Yeah.
At for certain businesses like let's say Kaiser Permanente, you could work only 20 hours and be fully benefited. I know as a business owner,
I'd take that.
As a business owner, I know you're like, man, it's medical.
I'm paying all that out of pocket right now, man. Shit. Like $500 a month.
So you pay all your employees benefits?
Most of them are young, so they're still under their parents. So they don't care.
Fuck y'all, get your own shit.
I do give it
healthy
for a couple of my full-time guys that are older, like in their 30s. I give it to them because they're worth it.
Is it hard finding good employees?
Terrible. I hate it.
It's hard finding employees that will show up to work every day for you.
Yeah, just the consistency of employees. Yeah, just like doing your job right.
How many people have you fired?
God. I hate firing people because I try to be everybody's friend.
Yeah.
And most of the times we all end
That's
in good
hard,
terms.
right?
It's really
Be a
hard.
dick, right?
I have to be a dick.
Yeah.
And there's just, people have done drugs in the truck, rolled up J's. And I'm like, do you have to do it in
Right
the truck?
here.
Like, right here.
You're at the
Go
biggest.
outside.
You're
Stop.
in the
Where's
biggest
your
fucking fishbowl, and everyone's looking at you, genius.
Yeah. It's just like that. But, it's hard to find people that want to work.
Yeah.
Even though they're getting paid, by the time they get tips, they're getting over $20 an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like,
really?
and you can't. You're griping at $20 an hour at 18, 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
At and you get food. I give you food. I give you drink, and then you get tips. You get your pay. You get the hours you want. And you're just making sandwiches.
You're doing 4 hours, but just ride that 4 hour out.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And then people just don't want to work.
Other 20, worry about your life. Just give me these 4. Just give me these 4 hours.
Just
show up.
Just do your job.
I got an Oracle event, motherfucker. There's this AT&T event that's already paid for, and you can't just show up. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, so we're about the same age, and then communication is everything. With working in a food truck, you work with a lot of young people. Mm-hmm. How many people do you have to communicate on a basis via text to where they fucking? I hate it. Don't you hate it?
Dude,
I hated managing
two phones, bro.
2 phones.
Like I have 2 phones, I always have it.
I hate it.
It's just the worst.
Managing millennials is the worst shit ever because you gotta constantly rub motherfuckers back like, hey, you're doing a good job. Thank you for processing that payment properly. Thank you for making that sandwich right. Then I'm paying you for.
So you gotta stroke their ego.
It's different,
really,
especially if they ain't hood. If they're if they're not from here and they're not used to getting talked to a certain way, people get butthurt real fast.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Shouts to you, Adam. Adam's Grub Truck. Shouts to you.
Yeah,
that is not easy, but
it is definitely not easy. But at the end of the day, I love what I do. At the end of the day, I have a good living.
This long?
I'm around. We're growing.
Yeah.
The business is doing well. I bought cars that I didn't ever thought I could afford.
What's your first flex? House?
My Jeep SRT.
Ooh, SRT.
Yeah. 2014. It finally got paid off, and I bought myself a Mustang convertible.
Every
for
time
my 40th.
this guy come up the block, he's coming up the block.
Oh, I'm coming. That new exhaust system.
We're like, hey,
beaten.
Your dad's here.
yeah. Pops is outside. Well, he's probably around Phil's right now. He'll be making that left soon to get the street.
We hear him coming up Westboro.
The toys is good.
And he got his kid working for him.
She's great.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out. Family businesses is not easy.
Yeah.
Are you first generation Frisco or
Second.
American? Second.
Yeah.
It ain't easy.
It's not easy. And seeing my daughter. Phil's daughter's been with us and hung out, and my daughter can run the whole register.
Dude, yeah, she run
payments.
That thing.
I was there. I was there that day. I was intimidated.
Oh, really?
I was intimidated, so that's why I didn't order from her. I was like, "Nah, man, I'm good. She's gonna make fun of me. I'm gonna go to a different truck."
But I watch her and I'm proud of her. I'm super proud because she's normally a shy kid. Mm-hmm. But you've seen her since she's been with me, doing the business. I brought her to the trailer, and at around 8-9 years old. And she was really scared of adults.
Yeah.
Now that she's almost 11 and a half, she's a lot easier. Hi, how you doing? What can I get you?
Her confidence.
Confidence levels.
She knows what she's doing because they come into her for a service.
Yeah.
She's like, we have this, this, and this. What do you want?
She gets tipped.
That's what's up. No, that's what's up.
Gets tipped.
So she's down to work then, right? Because
she don't care about the money, right? But I give her the money.
Dope.
She ends up walking out with like $50.
What?
$40-$50 for an 11-year-old?
Yeah, that's hella money.
That's hella money. For like what?
But she don't waste it on crap. Like I
waste it on shit.
Yeah, well, her shit is like, like chips, Takis, right?
Yeah.
Or like things at the school that she wants to buy. But she buys it for her friends. She takes care of other people. She spends her money.
Did you know they all want Starbucks for the fucking field trip? Did you know that?
They want us to go to Starbucks?
Yeah. Did you know
we're
that
going to
shit?
Great America. We're going to
daughter chaperoning.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the dads doing it. It's all the dads.
It's not all about the moms. The dads do their
dads
stuff
out
too.
here.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that shit.
It's harder.
I give a lot to my kid.
That's what's up, man. That's why we work so hard. That's why we work so hard.
I see my daughter, the way when she takes all these orders, and I can work a shift with her. And we work shifts, and it's flawless.
Yeah.
And it's the best, dude.
Dude, that's dope. So before we wrap it up, one time, the barbecue barbecue restaurant.
Smoking Warehouse Barbecue, 1465 Carroll Avenue in San Francisco.
Is there a website?
Yes, Smoking Warehouse.
And the food truck?
Adam's Grub Truck. We have the one at Spark, and we also have a food truck that you can hire us for any parties and whatever. We'll come to you. Most of the time, I will be there to help service.
Hey, Joey got her 5-year.
Whatever you need, bro. You know me. You know me, dude. If you want to do it at Spark, I'll get you a reservation for free, and I'll help take care of the food.
5-year-olds like pulled pork and fried chicken.
You know them about pulled pork and fried eggs.
Hey man, we do dinosaur nuggets, dude. Kids love that stuff.
What's the website? One more time for the
www.adamsgrubtruck.com.
Thank you, Adam, for joining us.
Thank you guys so much.
Shit was hella fun. Holla, my
awesome.
man. This is the Free99 podcast. Shout out to Mono for making everything happen at We Eating, the F Word Clothing Company, Hess Barbershop, Out of Pocket Live. This is Free99 27, bitch. Zaza Pachulia.